Hey guys, today we're going to take a look behind Disney's magical curtain to see how exactly they're going to transport guests from the Galactic Starcruiser over to Hollywood Studios to land on the planet Batuu, thanks to these new aerial photographs that we caught online. So warning, there are spoilers ahead. Let's talk about how they're going to manage to preserve the immersive experience while transporting guests. So come hang out, or don't. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Obi Dad Kenobi.
Hey, how you doing?
And this is Finding the Force, where we cover anything Star Wars. So in case you guys missed our other videos, we will be one of the first people. Disney's new Galactic Starcruiser, fully immersive, LARPing, cosplay, 2 days, 2 nights experience. So if you want to catch one of Gaia's first performances, and be one of the first people to check out the food, the drinks, and see Disney's real lightsaber and get our reaction of what it looks like up close, make sure to click the subscribe button and come along with us for our journey aboard the Galactic Starcruiser. So revealing secrets isn't usually like my kind of style. I don't even watch the special features from Star Wars films because George Lucas and all the actors do their very best to make you believe that the movie is real. And so watch the special features where you can see how everything was so fake. You know, I want to believe it's real, I want to feel the magic, I don't want to ruin it. So these photos are going to help show and explain how they're going to get guests from the Galactic Starcruiser over to the Galaxy's Edge on Batuu. But it's not going to expose all the magic or ruin all of it, but there still will be some spoilers. If any of you have reservations out there and you don't want to ruin any part of the experience for you, then feel free to click away now. Otherwise, let's do this. So there is one Twitter account who we need to thank for these photos, and that is BioReconstruct. Somehow came across these aerial photos of what looks like a very well-developed Galactic Starcruiser that will be opening in like less than a month. And I was wondering to myself, how are they going to keep up the immersion and the experience and still transport guests like quite a distance? Check out this photo here. Here's from my Disney World app, and you can see it's a pretty good distance that they're going to take you and transport you all the way to the back of Hollywood Studios. And it's going to be in that big, huge double doors that's right next to the First Order ship that wasn't in the films. And it's not really Kylo Ren's ship because he has a ship, but he kind of acts like it's his ship. All right, guys, so here we go. The big secret of Disney's transport between Galaxy's Edge and Batuu, 2 words: refrigerated trucks. But here they are. Here are the trucks. So I have to hand it to BioReconstruct. These are really good aerial photographs. And you can see down at the bottom that clearly looks like it's the entrance to the Galactic Starcruiser, and from what we've seen in the photographs. And over here to the left is the launch pod dock, which is the level 6 atrium level of the Galactic Starcruiser. So there's a good portion of this Galactic Starcruiser that goes underground, which is kind of neat. There we go. There is the refrigerated truck that you can see with the little arrow pointing to it. And you can kind of see that there's an elongated hallway that kind of leads to it. Boom, there we go, up close, zoomed in. But yeah, that's a pretty big refrigerated truck right there. It's got hopefully a nice cool refrigerator, and it's got some pretty, I haven't seen doors, like probably special, has like sliding door technology in there. So I actually had to go back. The concept art looked like of these transports. There you have it. Unfortunately, in concept art looks much cooler than it does in reality, and Disney can't transport you anywhere without a screen. They have to have it, right? But we all knew, it's not too big of a shocker. We all knew that they were going to get guests over to Hollywood Studios somehow, right? On these trucks, you can see that the interior padding looks really neat, Star Wars-esque. Lots of safety rails and things to hold on to, green like in the transport. And that's going to be really where a lot of magic is I bet they probably have the route like perfectly timed out. I bet you're going to feel those turns. I wonder what kind of route they're going to take. Is it mostly a straight line? Well, it looks like a good distance, but hopefully not too long to where it might make you a little car sick. taking all these turns and not being able to know where you're going or seeing out the windows. I've talked to a lot of cast members who've actually gone on this experience, and they said the first bit of good news is that I talked to a woman who said that she does get motion sickness on attractions and rides, and this transport did not make her motion sick. Even the most sensitive people shouldn't really feel too motion sick, and hopefully it's not too long of a drive. I wonder if they repaved or created some new routes to make it a much smoother trip so there's not a lot of turns and braking and stuff like that. Because it really probably, I can imagine if you were going to hop aboard a shuttle, you would feel an acceleration to like a low speed and it would stay there. If you kept turning your ship left and right, again, there has to be some theatrical way they're planning on keeping the immersion going, even though, so you don't feel like you're in the back of a refrigerated truck. Okay, up in the upper part of the photo, you can see Galaxy's Edge peeking in, and there's this long tunnel hallway here. This is where the transport refrigerated truck is going to dock, and we'll check out the next photo here, boom. And you immediately get put back into the immersion, back into the Black Spire. You can see that there are these really neat triangular kind of pieces to create shade, and then you're walking under this tunnel that looks like it has some really cool power wires and cables and stuff like that. Still with some sun, because now you're no longer in like a dark spaceship environment or a transport. Now you're in like sunlight, so maybe they're trying to take it easy on you. Don't blast you with direct sunlight so quickly after getting off your transport ship. And here's another great photo with the arrow pointing to where guests will be dropped off, and they walk through this long tunnel and you get spit out right there next to that first order ship that, again, like wasn't in the films, but it was supposed to be in the films. I think it was the change of directors is what it was. That was it, the change of directors, and they decided not to include that in the film. One thing to keep in mind is that the experience of being shuttled up to the Halcion is completely different than being transported from the Halcion town to the Black Spire Outpost. This doesn't really ruin it for me. This just kind of explains like the bigger piece of the puzzle, but the magic happens with all the fine little tiny details inside, the music, the screens and the sounds and that kind of stuff. And if you guys haven't already, we made a really cool video talking about a lot of the footage that they have put out, and I know it got a lot of bad feedback. I think I found some details of the experiences that I still think that the whole project can still be redeemable, especially if they brought in Dave Filoni. It's not too late, guys. Bring in Dave, make a few changes. The small changes are the most important, and I bet he would really help bring a lot to giving to the guests and the Star Wars fans what everyone really deserves is an awesome Star Wars experience. So I still think there's a lot of surprise still left in the transportation experience, because if people are not feeling motion sick from this, then they have to have some serious Disney revolutionary, technologically advanced freezer trucks that are transporting people. And that's what's really going to be neat to see in person, is to feel it and see it and hear it and see how it really feels like to walk through the immersion myself and through the experience of being transported. So hey, let me know down in the comments, guys, about what you think about Disney's transport system of getting passengers to and from Batuu. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars day. Bam!